Hello there, this is Anna. So I figured that I should do a morning outlook every day. That way, we know like what happened overnight in indices, because I think sometimes I get so like overwhelmed on what's happening, at early morning. Why is this not a TY H21? Okay, so let's talk about um, yesterday. Totally, I wasn't expecting it to happen, but let's just dive into that. So this red here, um, let me make that as yellow. It's a BWAP, so you guys can see. Make it yellow. I'm gonna make it yellow. That way, it's gonna pop a little bit more on the screen. Let's make it into. Oh, it's not yellow, that's orange. Yeah, it says yellow. I don't know why. It's coming up as orange. Um, okay, so let's talk about this a little bit more. So this is in the 15 minutes in the RTY. So yesterday, breaking the 32 HMA and this long candle here, um, we did went to the high all the way into 1944, and my target is actually 1945 on that. I kind of got short on 1 point. I kind of exited like, at 42, 43 level from where my entry at. So now, if this happens again, sometimes I get I don't want to say confused, because I thought we have a second leg where we only pull down to BWAP and then try to raise again, test this high and go higher. And that actually didn't happen. I am bullish because we are above the pivot. We're at R2 already. We could like really, go higher above that and go here. That's from yesterday. But that didn't happen. I guess anything can happen in the market, right? So what I if I'm not seeing this, if you guys trading and then seeing that we went below 32 HMA, you need to kind of like remind yourself, or if I'm not paying attention, kind of call me out. And we are below 32 HMA. We just passed BWAP. You need to maybe reassess your calling on going long again. I don't mind that. That's fine. Okay, because this is really a significant fall, this big candle here. So we did retest up to the 32 HMA2 VWAP and then fell again. Okay, so these are kind of things that's important. So now here we are in RTY. Hold on, these are like messed up. So here I am short. I thought we were gonna have a second leg there, and we didn't. We only went to S1, and that's fine to me. Normally, if they do these kind of uh, up and down within pivots, this could go to 36 and then go back down to the pivot and then 36 again, or 43, or they could go shoot straight up. So that's what I'm looking at. If I'm looking this low to high, since we are above pivot now, I am looking at, yeah, like about at, at at that range, definitely. You see 32 to 37 in RTY. Okay, that would be my main target there. Now, if we go return to the mean, it'll be a pivot at 24 to 21, and then we go higher again, not unless we test this low. If we gone below BWAP, then that will be short. Uh, I will be looking forward to short. Also, shorting up on the upper standard deviation or MPD bands. That is another setup that we use in the room. Those are new. Those are important things to remind yourself. Let's go to ES. ES is kind of gone crazy. And okay, so here we are. So we fell yesterday. Like I'm gonna repeat, to myself. Again, this is R2, this is R3 right here, right? So we kind of gotten closer to, we did hit the second standard deviation up there on that opening. But I am really, headstrong bull. So I wanted this to, test the VWAP right here and then go higher. Like I said, I am bullish yesterday, and until we get back to the 80s, I I wanted, I thought we're going to start 3,700 because we are at the 80s, and that was my thoughts. So here crossing the 32 HMA, breaking down VWAP, this big candle is very significant. So that this, once it passes the VWAP, it's violated. You cannot never go long again. I do say that too in entering, or entering long. You can though try to go long right on lower standard deviation, which is here on the pivots. When that hit there, that's a good, possibly long. And then the 330 or 230, that normally sometime tests to the VWAP, and that didn't happen. It actually trending the bears that I wasn't expecting it to happen like that. And even at 3:30, I thought this one could be like one of those, okay, 3 o'clock, 3:30. I was anticipating this to go back to 66. And then opening here, we go higher to 77, test that, and then at open, probably go back to 80s and then go higher again. That was my initial thoughts on that from yesterday. So that changed everything. You cannot plan all, that's what's happening. All you can do is just try to do the best thing you can, whatever it presents itself. So now, we have 37 as a pivot S1, and that's as support level for now. We the VWAP is below pivot. I do not like the VWAP under pivot. It's hard to go long on that, but all I can say is we could test this high probably yesterday's here. This is the Darvis. You just need to connect that, whatever that is. So that's like about 76.80. We could possibly go there. I mean, I can even do a low to high and see where it's at right now. So it's saying 82, all right? So 72 to 82 is feasible for that. And we could possibly still test the 90s. So that's what I'm looking for. If that doesn't happen, just be ready. It's Tuesday today. It's going to be a little ride to the sideways. So, use your M pattern and your resistance support and your stochastics. That's how I would do it. Let's go to the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ has a nice move today. I like it. Almost like the NASDAQ anyway. Out of every indices as far as see. Beautiful chart. So here's the NASDAQ breaking out like there's no other. So here you go. How are we going to test this high? So here, low to high, it'll be the standard. If I could just use this anyway, I'm looking at, we're already there, 560, 598. We could still go higher because we could still have this high reach the 598, go back down to 32 HMA, and then go up on the move. So yesterday we have a 470 entry, right? Oh my God, I should have stayed. I did short last night. I mean, I did really, well as far as hitting this range at 430. I should have stayed there because they make this W pattern. I'm gonna show you here, move that. So here, uh, these W pattern is very significant, especially when we hit the second standard deviation right there. And touching and hitting the lows. So this is the lows on the yesterday. We did gone lower, okay, fine, but we did go back in it. Okay, the point is that if we gone back to that and break this level, that means to go higher, especially if gone below, above the BWAP, sorry, above the BWAP, and the 32 HMA cross. We are at the pivot, your target would be here at 12,528, even without the retracement. If you have the Fibonacci pivot that I have here, then that's the line that you're aiming for here. See, 529, 567, 568. So these are a very good, targets. If you don't know how to do Fibonacci retracement, these are good targets. Okay, so all right, we'll talk to you guys soon.